Hi guys, Danny here, back with another video for you. Today I have got another RC truck with realistic suspension and also a simulated drivetrain. Stay tuned for more. This is the second RC truck I'm reviewing on my channel. This was sent to me by GearBest for review. This has a suspension system as well as a simulated drivetrain. I'm going to be unboxing this for you and I'll also be taking it on a test drive. Let's jump straight into the video. As always, if you'd like to purchase this product, you'll find the link in the description. Let's take a look and see what we've got in the box. So of course we have the truck itself. Compared to the last truck on my initial impressions, it does have a bit more of a shiny kind of plasticky look to it, which I'm not too fond of, but the actual design of the truck, it looks pretty good in terms of the shape and size. Of course you've also got your suspension system underneath, and you've also got your simulated drivetrain. We also get a charging cable, some door mirrors, and these little brackets look like they are spares for the suspension on the bottom of the vehicle. One thing worth noting is I didn't get a mini screwdriver in this set, which you need to undo the screws on this controller, so just bear that in mind. Luckily I have one already. Of course, our controller. Now, this will probably be the same as the other model that I've used. So yeah, it doesn't have proportional steering. If you hit left, it will just go left. And if you hit right, of course, it will go right. Controller feels okay. It feels a little bit plasticky, a little bit cheap. We'll test this out and see how it performs. We also have our user manual, which is in Chinese and also English. The English translations are actually not bad, so thumbs up for that. In the truck, the battery is situated underneath the cabin. So to get to it, we push the cabin forward slightly and then up, and the battery is just underneath. The battery is a 700 mAh battery, and on the specifications I believe it was 24 minutes drive time, so I'll be testing that out also. I'm going to charge this up and then we will take this for a spin. Let's put on the wing mirrors. And let's also pop in the battery. Let's turn this on. There we go, we've got our flashing lights. This is definitely a cute little military truck. I like the suspension system as well as the drivetrain on the bottom. It does cause some issues if you're driving in long grass or on some areas where there's a lot of debris, as it does get caught up and it causes the truck to slow down. This one seems to be a little bit better over the last military truck that I reviewed. It seems to have a slightly better control range, and it also seems to be slightly faster, as well as having a slightly better turn radius. I quite like the design of the truck. I'm not massively fond of the kind of shiny plastic material on the cabin here. It does look a little bit cheap, but the wheels are pretty cool, and you also get a spare wheel up here, which is really nice to have. If you're thinking of purchasing this truck for maybe one of your first trucks, this isn't a bad shout. It's got quite a low price, so there's quite low risk there. But I think this is on the lower end of the RC cars and trucks in terms of what it can do, its speed, its maneuverability, and definitely its control range. The same as the last RC truck I reviewed, the controller is a little bit of a weak point for this device. It feels quite flimsy and cheap, and you don't have proportional steering, which isn't a big deal. The control range is also quite low. I was getting maybe 20 to 30 meters, which isn't really that great if you want to drive this at a bit of a distance. But really, a truck of this size, you're not really going to be driving it that far. It's quite small, and it does get stuck fairly easily if you're going to be driving it off-road. Indoor driving, you'll be fine with that sort of distance. So I would give this truck a thumbs up. I would just say take into consideration the control distance and the controller, and also the performance of the truck before you buy. If you'd like to buy the truck, of course, the link will be in the description. I really hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And hey, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing for more videos like this one. And of course, I will see you in the next one.